Today, we're checking out the Nord 2 CE 5G smartphone. It's very similar to my Samsung Galaxy S10 spec-wise, but it has 5G. It still has that headphone jack, and it's way more affordable. So I thought you guys would all be interested in it. We'll do some emulation performance here. We'll give you my thoughts on the phone itself, but it's playing PlayStation 2 here just great. So performance-wise and, out-of-the-box experience and price are all check, check, check. Let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out. Thank you, Hekka, for sponsoring this video. They sent me the phone free of charge to check it out. I picked it out, seeing that it was a budget phone that had everything I was looking for. But check out their website, their e-commerce company. You can get a lot of good deals. They have warehouses all over. Some of the stuff coming from China, so you get a little bit better deals. But give them a shot, and links in the description if you're interested. Today we've got the OnePlus Nord CE2, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gig hard drive in Bahama Blue. Let's go ahead and press the haze, little rainbow there. Is that the phone? Ooh. Oh, it's an international. Does this come off? Ooh. Okay, well, I'm going to need to buy a adapter for that. USB Type-C. Oh, and they give you a case. That's nice. Case, SIM card, the team. Okay, nice packaging. So I've had some time now playing with the Nord 2. And I have to say, compared to my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, I'm very happy with it. This thing goes brand new, what this thing you can buy used open box for right now. That being said, there are some differences, but they both do have headphone jacks. They both do have USB Type-C. This one has a dual SIM card versus one. They both have micro SD expansions, which is great. They both have stereo speakers. They both have thumbprint readers. But this one has a 90 hertz refresh rate. This one, you can get it to be slightly higher resolution, but that's only if you run it at the it has like three different, like 1080p, like 1440, and then like a little even higher. And it drains the battery a bunch when you go to the highest settings. So this one being a similar pixel density in the middle position here, but having the 90 hertz for 60 hertz screen. A couple other differences is this one claims to be waterproof, has the IP standard. This one does not. The speakers are slightly better in this one. This one does have wireless charging. But, so you're basically getting a flagship. This was a flagship phone many years ago. You're basically getting almost a flagship phone. A little more plastic on here and things like that. But a higher megapixel camera. It doesn't shoot 4K on the front-facing camera where this one does. But it's more megapixels. And I have to say, I'm actually quite impressed by the camera. I'll go ahead and post some of these photos soon, but it has HDR, you have portrait mode, night mode, expert mode, HDR, you got AI, you can turn on 64 megapixel or off, depending on how big of files you want to store.
Really breathe. Very nice. His breathing was like... Terrible.
Oh, hey, Ben, you're in 4K right now. Let's do a zoom. 4K zoom. 4K out, zoom, out.
Go, Benny. Go, Benny.
Make your way out.
Woo!
Good job.
Oh, he stabbed me. Alright, this is running just fine. it's running really good.
The spurious.
I guess I have to do it.
Round one. Get ready.
All right, not working. Way better. So here, there you have it. You get over the Samsung, you still get the headphone jack, you still get the high res, you get the 90 hertz screen. You've got performance-wise very similar. You've got 5G instead of only 4G. It is plastic, things like that. Corning Gorilla Glass 5 versus 6, but it's definitely something to consider as a phone. I'm really enjoying this one. I do have performance mode on. I had a couple other things for the tutorial, but other than that, it's getting warm to the touch, so just keep that in mind if you're going to be gaming with it a lot. The speakers are not as good as this one, but you know, typically I have my headphones in, things like that. It definitely gets loud enough. It's just not as balanced as I would like. You know, most of the sound comes out of this right speaker than the left. But as you see, it's gorgeous, gorgeous screen, nice camera. You're going to see some of those photos on the camera, and there you go. That's my final thoughts. Let me know what I think. That's what I think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.